Welcome back to the channel and to another 2K Battlegrounds video. This time we are kicking off one of the yearly series on the channel, this time for Battlegrounds. With that said, let's get into it with 5 things you might not know about 2K Battlegrounds. Now, as we know, the game does feature some crazy moves. Whilst the moves are pretty awesome, they are pretty limited in terms of position, which means corner turnbuckle moves aren't really a thing that they normally would be. But what you might not know is that the game does feature a couple that take place when grappling your opponent when they're on the top rope. There is firstly this arm drag type move, which is pretty good. But what's even better is that if you do this with your opponent facing the opposite way, you actually deliver a pretty awesome super German suplex. Now, one thing that you also might not know about is the removal of a certain image that was used as game artwork. So within the game tutorial, specifically for the Royal Rumble, you would get to see this. Now, if you look closer, specifically at the bottom right image, you'll actually see this is former TNA wrestler Tessa Blanchard. Why this was used, we don't really know, but what we do know is that this has been removed via a very quick game update, and you now see this image in its place. So commentary in this year's game is fairly unique, which is either a good thing or a bad thing depending how you look at it. But one thing that you might not be aware of is certain finishers being announced as their former names. One example is the 1916 by Finn Balor, as sometimes when you hit the move, they would instead announce it as its older indie name, the Bloody Sunday.
Finn Balor with Bloody Sunday!
Now, by this point we probably all know that the ring in 2K Battlegrounds is completely breakable, but there are some things that you might not know about it. So the ring can be broken in 2 stages. The first has to be done via explosive barrels in the garage arena, which therefore is exclusive to this arena. And the other, which is a little less known, is that it can be fully broken via damage in any arena. This can either be a finisher or even a reversal. Either way, this does make for some pretty badass moments. So despite the moves in the game being mainly class based, you'll probably know by looking at the controls when playing as your superstar, you might have some unique listed moves which could be something like the Green Mist for Asuka, or even a Fiendish Uranagi for Bray Wyatt. But what you might not know is that despite some of these moves being listed, others are not. And some superstars often feature a unique unlisted move as well, that you potentially might not be aware of. So today we have got 5 examples. 1, the running knee strike by Daniel Bryan, which is done via a running kick. A flying go headbutt, also for Daniel Bryan, which is done by pressing either triangle or Y whilst on the top rope. Braun Strowman has a reverse chokeslam grapple, which is done either by pressing X on the PlayStation or A on Xbox. Charlotte Flair features a unique suplex and kip up, which is done by X or A again. And our 5th move, this time for both Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, they both feature a running sling blade, which is done via a running grapple. All in all, some pretty awesome stuff. Let me know if you know any more. So as always, stay tuned for more like this coming to the channel soon, and until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.